Well, hello, how are we all? And happy Sunday, as usual. I've got my cowboy hat on, like I should have had the other week when I announced I'd finished my country album, but unfortunately I didn't have it with me then, so I'm wearing it today instead. There we go. So, how's your week going? Hope it's well. Feel free to leave me comments, by the way, and also you can ask me questions on anything I say. And do. Right, where are we going? Okay. Well, anyway, so what is today's writing tip? Well, today's writing tip is regarding calendars. So, especially if you're just starting out writing, okay, and you're serious about at least finishing a book. I appreciate there might maybe people out there that are just straight out the gates. They just want to write book after book. There may be people out there that are just experimenting, just want to write a short story, or just want to finish one book and see what happens, see if they can do it. But something that I've always found helpful, I'm not the most organised person in the world, unfortunately. So something I've found very helpful is to mark my calendar when I do things. Not War and Peace. I actually use Excel, and I appreciate that you've got Google Calendar and many different calendar formats out there that you can use, of course, and mark things on your phone. But for me, I actually have a calendar in Excel that I make myself. Just copy the dates across, and days of the week, and then I color code. So okay, so I'll be doing some editing in a minute. So I'll mark the fact that I've done some editing. I did some writing yesterday and the day before, so I've marked them both with the appropriate colour to tell me that I wrote that day and I hit that target. So you can actually go further and have codes for different things, which I've done. So I have a code for I've written something, i.e., I've just sat down and written 300 words or even 1,000 words, whatever. But I've just done some writing, but I've missed the mark of what I wanted to do that day. Okay, so there's that colour. So I did something, but not what I actually set out to do. I didn't finish the amount. So let's say I planned to do 2,000 words that day. Then dark green tells me that that day I didn't do what I managed to do, and then bright green tells me that actually I did do what I planned to do. So it doesn't matter on the length. It just means that I sat down and said, okay, I'm going to write 500 words today. I wrote 500. I might have said I'm going to write 5,000 words today, and I wrote 5,000. So it just tells me that I did my quota, what I wanted to do that day, and achieved what I wanted to achieve, and so forth. So, and I have codes for a lot of different things. If I'm sick, I'm on holiday, I just didn't do anything. Yes, I try to write most days, but not every day. So yeah, but it's a really good way to keep track of yourself, because you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how many days can go by, even weeks. Oh yeah, yeah. So I worked on that story last week, didn't I? I said, yeah, I'm sure I did that. And you'll look, and it was 3 weeks ago. You're like, wow, I haven't written anything for 3 weeks. Um, I also have different color codes if I'm editing. So like I'll be editing in a minute after I finish doing this video. So that'll be a slightly different color again. But again, I've worked on my books. So if I see a lot of orange, which means I just haven't done anything. I mean, I could be busy, whatever. Then I'm like, okay, we're drifting off again. So for me, it's just a good way to keep track. I say writing shouldn't be a chore, but of course, at times it's going to be, especially editing. We all just want to get onto the next book, but you need that book to look good. So you want it to be the best that you can. So that is my tip for today. I do appreciate that there are people out there that are just on it, very organised, and that's fine. But this is something that's helped me personally, and is of interest as well. And like I say, don't forget to create your colours. I also have ones, like I say, on holiday, but also if I'm out. So if I'll be out next weekend with some friends and stuff. So that'll be marked on there. It's not to beat yourself up. It's just so I know. It's just so I can look back. Okay, that's fine. I was on holiday. Okay, that's fine. I was working late. Okay, that's fine. I was out with friends. Oh, hang on a minute. Right, you've got a big stretch here. You had 44 days. You didn't do anything. Why? What was you doing? Watching telly? Or it's about having a balance. And of course, you know, especially if you want to go, well, I'd say for indie or trad, you know, it's always the best piece of marketing is always your next book. So, you know, this is just a good way to keep track. So, okay, before I start going around in circles and repeating myself, we shall say that's it for now. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. I hope this helps you. And yes, be safe, keep writing, keep dreaming, keep living. Said it again, keep living. Well, obviously. But anyway, all right, see you later. Bye bye.